Therefore, I urge you, brethren, by the mercies of God, to present your bodies a living and holy sacrifice, acceptable to God, which is your spiritual service of worship. What does that even mean? That's Romans 12:1. So what does it mean? Well, in chapter 11, Paul is arguing his case directly to his Jewish brothers. He argues that God still has a remnant among his brothers that will accept Christianity. He also argues that this new covenant is based on grace and not on works, as was what they understood. It's not based on law. It's based on grace and faith. Then he says that it's done this way to make Israel jealous, so that they would walk away, but that the Gentiles would come to God and make them jealous, and they would return to God. Paul expresses amazement at God's great wisdom. Then we have a therefore moment, and that's 12:1, where he's telling them, now that you know these things, give up your bodies as a living sacrifice. And what does that mean? Well, today we would call that a worldview. And he's saying, as he says in other places, be more godly. In other words, try to be more like God. Try to be more like Jesus. Live a simple life. Don't complicate it with sin. Don't complicate it with things that you might put above God. And just be more like that. Look to God every day. Have God as your focus. And we do that through Jesus. God sent Jesus so that we may know that he cares about us, and that we no longer can say, well, how can you know me if you're not like me? Jesus became one of us so that we can know that God seeks our souls. Think about it. See you later.